Oh, there we go. There we go. That guy's done. Oh! Darling's OP! Come here. It is. Oh, yep, that's a counter for you. Hello, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. Gonna have a crossout video for us today, guys. Now, in today's video, we're going to be going over this Darling Harpy Hermit car. The main reason I wanted to do this video today is because I wanted to do something about covering Darlings. I'm basically just going over how I think they're one of the best weapons in the game currently. They're definitely one of the best weapons in this most recent Battle Pass. If you were to ask me to rank the Battle Pass weapons, I would say the Squall is the best weapon just because, you know, being able to kill like a Leviathan with a 4 energy weapon is a bit crazy. And then second place would definitely be the Darlings for me. But the problem with the Darlings is that no one uses them in Crossout much, and the main reason is has nothing to do with like the performance of the weapon. It's pretty much all down to the power score. So the main reason people don't use the Darlings is because they are a 12 energy legendary weapon, and they don't really have a game mode in Crossout at the moment because they're a balanced weapon. Like they're very good legendary, but they're not unbalanced by any means. So if you run Darlings in Clan Wars, for example, you're gonna get outshone by a lot of the relic weapons. You can still like do well against relics, but they are gonna do better than you just because they're a relic gun and you're legendary, which is how the game is supposed to go. You have rarities for a reason. So you can run Darlings in Clan Wars, but you don't see it much just because it's mostly a relic type of game mode. And then on the downside, or on the opposite side, you have a Battle for Uranium environment. But the problem with Battle for Uranium and Darlings is that they are 2,400 power score each because they're legendary. Which means if you need two of them on a build, which obviously you do, that's 4,800. Now, most Battle for Uraniums and Crossout tend to be either 9 or 10,000 power score, which means that the guns themselves are a little too high to be used in a Battle for Uranium type of environment. Because, two of your guns, that's 4,800 total. If you have like a 10,000 power score build, for example, that's half of your total power score, which means that your build is going to be quite squishy. And then they're just going to get outshone by either, overpowered things like the elephants or 6 energy legendaries. For example, you got 2 weapons in this battle pass. You've got the ranged weapons. You've got the Darlings, and then you've got the Cicadas. Now, the Cicadas are probably your best choice to buy in Crossout. Not because they're better than Darlings, it's because their power score is better. The Cicadas are 6 energy legendary weapons, and 6 energy legendaries are one of the best in the game, a lot like the Tritons, because if you want to run a high power score build with Cicadas, then you can run 4 or 5 of them, have a good amount of damage, and have as much utility as you want. And on the flip side, if you want to run a Battle for Uranium build at 9 or 10,000 power score, then you only need to run 3 Cicadas. 3 Cicadas, they're 1,200 power score each, so that's 3,600 totals, which means that about a third of your build or a third of the power score of your build is being attributed to the weapons, which means you get a good chunk of it left for like the actual build, which means that a Cicada build is going to perform, like 3 Cicadas will perform almost as well as 2 Darlings, but they've got lower power score, which means that your build is going to be a lot healthier. So that's the main reason you don't see the guns in the game. The only time you actually see Darlings being used is like in general PvP, but even then they're not that popular. General PvP at around, say, 12 to 16,000 power score for the most part. So because of that, I wanted to run a Darling build basically at 10,000 power score and see if we could make it work. The build in question is off the exhibition and we've just, tweaked it a little bit. Basically, we've got a Harpy Carbon. The Harpy Carbon is really good because it gives you an extra 20% explosion radius. We've got a Oppressor. That's quite nice because the turret rotation on the Darlings is not slow, but it's not great. But also we get projectile speed out of it, which is really nice as well. And we get a Flywheel. For the Darlings, in my garage, I've got 1 fuse, but I would very much recommend with these types of weapons to either run 2 fused weapons or run 2 unfused weapons. If you run, say, 1 fused and 1 unfused, you're going to have a problem with your reload, and that one reloads faster than the other. But also you're going to have a problem with your projectile speed because the fusion is for 25% projectile speed, which is really nice on the guns that you have it, but means you've got to get 2 different types of projectile speeds in your muscle memory, which isn't going to work. But another reason I wanted to make this video as well is because the Darlings are really, really cheap actually for like a new legendary on the market, and they perform amazing. Like the damage on these things is incredible, and the perk is one of the best in the game as well. For those who don't know how the perk works, basically after 50 meters, your guns operate more like scorpions, but they do it even better because they're like scorpions that explode. So if we shoot at this build number here. Now, this is my Clan Wars Elephant Hover out in front. It's like 16,000 power score or something. Shoot it once where the armor is, because again, think of it like a Scorpion. You don't want to shoot static target or single targets like a carbine with this. You want to shoot armor. After the perk, we get 1,600 damage in a single shot. And that's just with a heartbeat. There's no jockey or anything like that, which is insane. So I wanted to show off just how good these guns could be, but I also wanted to show off to see if we can make this work at 10,000 power score, which should be a pretty good challenge. So we'll jump into the games now, guys. Usual 20 minutes or so, and I hope you all enjoy. Just because being able to land shots is more important on this thing than driving, if I'm honest. Nice. 1,100, bloody hell. I think the flip helped him. Hopefully this isn't like a king mind play or something. Dun, 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 dun. Hello, mate. Oh, there we go. Here's a ticket. There's a spider around here somewhere now. Oh, it's right there. Ah, we can just miss his guns entirely, apparently. Immobilized, sorted. These things hit really hard. Oh! Ignore him, ignore him. Stop missing. Even up close, they deal a lot of damage when you don't even get the perk, you know? I'm guessing the last guy is a skull guy we crippled. Yep, there he is. Right, well, so far these guns hit like a truck. They are difficult to use when they're infused, though. Like, getting used to the lead, you know, the projectile velocity is a bit harsh. Bear in mind, though, again, these are infused, so with the fusion, you're getting 25% projectile speed. That is a huge chunk. You're gonna land a lot more shots with that. That was another Doom player. We should go after him. We counter those, basically. Because they don't get their Aegises. It's Gustavo Fring. We also shoot through tank trucks, by the way. Damn it. Eh? What the hell? Where did you come from? Okay, now you're getting pushed. Oh! Really? Hello. Why are you pushing me up? Well, this is a rock and a hard place. Right, shoot his guns. That should get rid of most of them. Now we'll go after the Doom player. Being annoying. Nice. Where's the Doom guy? Here he is. Come here. Here it is. Oh, yep, that's a counter for you. Guys running Doom. Right, well, if there's one thing we know for sure so far is that if you want to counter those 9 or 10,000 power score like Doom mobiles that you see, those art builds with the Aegis and the cloaks, yeah, use Darlings, because they go through the Aegis and the build, basically. As long as you land one shot in its arse, you're basically going to pop the entire thing. Well, that's pretty cool. Because I don't know about you guys, but every time I play Battle for Uranium, I always get annoyed at those Doom players. Because most of it's like a very high skill cap build, you know? Most of the times it doesn't work. So a lot of the times either the Doom player just, you know, crashes, gets themselves killed because they're so squishy, or they spend so long doing their stuff that everyone's dead by the time it actually gets to the fight. There we go. Sorry, mate. There's this guy again. There we go, sorted. Yeah, having the guns nice and durable is also helpful, you know. I mean, 700 dura on these things? Yeah, that's pretty good. What the hell happened to you? This guy just chilling, apparently. You don't want to chill against this, mate. Yeah, okay. Ow. One rocket hits, 700 damage. That was a miss. Oh, it was suck harder players this game, man. Still alive. I can show my front. Still alive. Thank you. No, I'm just a turret. That's it. No. Okay. Sorted. Alright. Well, so far this thing is doing a lot better than I thought. Normally when you run like double legendaries, like 4,800 power score builds at 10,000 power score, it doesn't really work too well. Just because obviously half of the power score is in your guns, so your build is going to be quite squishy. That guy's squalled himself, I believe. Yes, he has, yes. Okay. That's unfortunate. I think he squalled and then crashed and ran into his own squall, so that's really unlucky. Please hit. Oh, 1,000 damage a shot. Oh, pre-fire, pre-fire, pre-fire. Yes! I'm pretty sure only one rocket hit there, and we still took off a gun. I missed. Oh, that was a quick game. There's only 2 of them left. Ooh! Oh, I love these things. He's not driving anywhere now. Nice, hello mate. Ah! Okay, actually, important note about the very end of that last match against the Nova. You might have noticed that the shell of this thing exploded on the Nova shields, and that's because it didn't set off the perk. So you only get like the Scorpion penetration in this thing when it's traveled, when the gun gets its perk, which is after like 15 meters when it does the animation, you know? If it happens before that, it's just a normal grenade, essentially. It explodes the second it hits anything. So if you want to penetrate like an Aegis or something with this gun, you're gonna need to make sure you're 15 meters away. I can't keep my distance from that guy. Actually, he's a yeah, he's there. I'm gonna not play a ranged fight against something that I will lose to. Lewis! Stop missing. Oh, there we go, there we go. That guy's done. Oh! Darling's OP! Oh, you've really got to aim this thing. I was gonna say you got to aim it careful, and then I buggered the entire shot. Yeah, if you land the right shots, this thing's fantastic. What the fuck? Can you go away? Yeah, so at this distance, it's basically just a normal grenade. So we just do impact damage, you know? You don't get any pen. Still does good damage, though. Oh, that shot. That shot on that tracked elephant was dirty. You okay, baby girl? Okay, sorted them all. I think we're on game 5 or 6 at this point. Actually, I've had so much fun with this, I've, again, forgotten how many games we've done, which is always a good sign. This hasn't been a slog of a recording, I can assure you. It did a lot better than I thought it would. What are you shooting me for? Okay, he's dead. Good job, guys. There's a Jotun player on the enemy team. Gee, I get out of here. Oh, it's that guy again. I bet he's got a score to settle. Get out of here. What? Yep. I mean, I don't blame him, to be honest. I'd be slightly unimpressed too. Oh yeah, just pin him here and he'll get Jotuned. Surely his tracks fall off. I can't... Everything's so close quarters right now, I can't actually get my perk. Oh, there we go. That's what you want. Damn it. Oh, the Jotun's on our team, yeah. Nice, let's go. I don't even know what that was, but okay. Sorted, there goes a couple of guns. Alright, last game it. Yeah, this weapon is really, really strong. I can't recommend it enough. It's only 3,000 coins on the market. You know, that's an absolute steal in my opinion. And the weapons here again on the market, these are the ones I'm using now, you know, they're infused. That was a good shot, though. Oh god. Frame rates are dying. Thank you, Squalls. Oh, that's it. That hurts. Okay. These things hit so damn hard. But yeah, for 3,000 coins, I'd say you should pretty much get one of these things if you can, you know? It's worth it. It's the best type of weapon in Crossout. You want something that's like pretty not too easy to use, but not impossible. But more importantly, no, please tell me it's got a carjack. Yeah, more importantly, you want something that can like be rewarding when you play it. And you do get rewarded with this thing. If you land your shots, it'll reward you, you know? Where's the outline? There he is. Bloody hell. Oh, nice, guys. Yeah, so that is it for the Darling Harpy Hermit build. I honestly cannot recommend these weapons enough. If you're looking for a ranged legendary weapon in Crossout, I can't really think of anything that I would take over the Darlings. I take them over Shayrons, I take them over the Compilers, Tsunamis, all of that stuff, even Mammoths. These are probably like the most efficient ranged legendaries in the game, and they're really, really fun to play. So if you're looking for something in Crossout that isn't too expensive either, like I said, 3,500 coins to quick buy on the PlayStation Market, for a legendary that just came out, that's like incredibly cheap. So I'd probably look at getting these if you can. But yeah, thank you all for watching the video, guys. Hope you all enjoyed, and I will catch you for tomorrow's.